was a tremendous cloud of the blackest of bats, plus witches and skeletons and scarecrows and gnats, not to mention animated instruments of torture and a whole parade of evil circus clowns. The portal screamed as the entire cafe around her morphed and melted into a sizzling lake of fire, and she found herself stranded on an island with nowhere to run while leering right in her face was Devin the Devil and his devious bun. Seized her by the shoulders, and he growled through clenched and razor-sharp teeth. He said, "Surrender your soul, sweetheart, and the vegan cappuccino will be yours." But the girl stood tall and silent, glared back defiantly, and breaking free from his grasp, turned her back on the devil, revealing two perfectly symmetrical, fucking adorable angel wings tattooed on her shoulder blades, and from the ink sprayed forth the brightest of white lights and a hail of feathers and heaven song, and the top on his flare pile of snakes as Devin tried desperately to shield his eyes, and the girl took flight. Boom! Transforming all the hideous horrors of the underworld into little puppies and little kitties and newborn lambs, and replaced the lake of lava with a puddle of strawberry, non-dairy frozen dessert. Devin writhed and thrashed in it as the angel descended down on top of him and withdrew from her purse a pair of sparkling scissors. And she cut the bun from the top of his head and cast it into the milk pitcher and steamed the demonic locks into oblivion. And Devin, feeling charitable, stood and dusted himself off. And he prepared for that girl a most silky and elegant vegan organic fair trade cappuccino and presented it to her free of charge. And he asked her just ever so delicately, he said, "You want to, go out with me sometime?" And the girl spat back as she walked out the door. "Go to hell, cue ball!" Whoa. I'm Clyde always. This is Haley the ukulele, my lovely wife. And next up tonight, this one's going out to the Landlady. Oh, in my youth, I used to tramp the coast of California, and mighty fun it was to camp, though bitter cold, I'll warn you. So, thus I sought a room to let, just something warm and cozy, and otherwise would not have met the lovely Lady Rosie. She ran a humble boarding house, the western side of the city. She had not a family nor a spouse, but loved a cat named Kitty. Her smile flashed as blinding blur. Her eyes were gray and steely. Her curves were round as peaches. Her demeanor touchy-feely. Now quick the weeks they came and went, and always short on money. So Rosie said, "In lieu of rent, you'll work for me now, honey." Well, first I hosed her gutters out. I did it fast and steady. Then next she had me lay some grout, and boy, my brow was sweaty. I cleaned her carpet, made it gleam. The whole time I was humming. I poured her puss a splash of cream. She found that quite becoming. But then she sent me on my way, abruptly so and shockingly. Packed my bag in time to say goodbye and started walking. These days my youth, it's gone and dead, and money ain't no issue, yet still I lay awake in bed and weep into a tissue, and reminisce when to my name I never had a penny, and wonder if she does the same, but tenants had she many. How am I doing on time?
You got 3 more minutes plus.
Okay, cool. Here's a brand new one.
Is it brand new?
Yeah, hot off the presses.
New shit.
It's real dark. It's called Bloodbath. What ruthless warrior am I to cause this crimson flood? Remorseful now I stand and cry above a sea of blood. While slaughterhouses everywhere will crumble down in shame. Tarantino's kitty fair seems infantile, tame. The chupacabras drank a sip compared to all this swill. Count Dracula would curl his lip and call it overkill. Was Gettysburg a lousy joke? Were Spartans rarely rough? Felt Caesar but a measly poke? Was Patton just a puff? Attila's savageries now moot that tender, gentle Hun. And Genghis Khan would lick my boot to see such horrors done. Perhaps a tiny trickle fell from Christ upon the cross. but none have raised such gruesome hell as I, who's tried to floss. Thank you. That went spectacularly. That's it?
Oh, give us another one.
Oh my God.
Might as well. We're on a roll.
Jesus. All right.
No, he has nothing to do with it. He's busy.
She loved it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here's a contemporary small tale of delightfully believable proportions. It's called, and with slight apologies to Charles Dickens, it's called A Tale of Two Roomies. Once upon a time, in a rent-controlled apartment, there lived two roommates named Rob and Bob. Rob was a terrible slob. Bob, on the other hand, was a god-awful, honest-to-goodness, lazy slovenly sort of a slob. The dishes never ever got washed. The trash never ever got taken out. The dust never ever got dusted. And the vacuum never ever got run, seeing as how it was buried under dust and trash and dirty dishes. But one day, Rob said to Bob that the toilet paper should always roll out from the front. Bob insisted back ways was best. Rob then conceded that it didn't really matter, seeing as how they were out of toilet paper anyway. But Bob said it did indeed matter hypothetically, and then he punched poor Rob in the nose. Naturally, Rob's nose started bleeding profusely, but he had no toilet paper to jam up his nostrils. Bob could not have cared less about Rob's bloody nose, so he sat down on the couch and turned on the TV. Rob's favorite show was on, so he joined Bob on the couch, but he sat upside down to stop his nose from bleeding. Unfortunately for both of them, Rob was a hemophiliac. 2 weeks later, Bob was charged with the murder of Rob and sentenced to life in prison without parole, but didn't mind in the slightest, seeing as how his new cellmate was of like opinion when it came to the matter of toilet paper dispensation. Rob and Bob's former landlord has since retired to the coast of Belize, where he lives like a king of kings. The end. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Right away. Thank you. And now, that was our mini feature of the evening. That's one of these fancy door prizes over here. Zane. Zane is next. Give him a round of applause back here. We always like this man. That'll be $5. No.
Hi guys.
Hey, Zane.
Thanks for being here. Do you guys want to hear some good news?
Yes.
Yeah. Good news. Hallelujah.
Fucking A.
I rode a skateboard yesterday for the first time in like 3 weeks. So like imagine like the thing that you like to do like more than breathing, and then like not being able to do that thing.
Oh God.
I got to breathe yesterday. Analogies. Yeah. So I got some words. Thank you guys for being here and listening to, and also contributing to the community and stuff. Miracles don't come in that shade of purple, self. You should know that by now. Throwing body off of tall structures don't get you any closer to the clouds, huh? Or at least any noticeable difference. You still fall. It still hurt. Cover your arms and legs in collage. Other people's art just fit better, huh? Steal the rest of your so-called confessions, dress them up with fashion show catwalk, someone else's voice in your head and someone else's ideas on your body, but you're still stuck in there so well, right? Fit in there like tissues in tissue box, or right in there more like nail in the hole that nail make, rigid, structured, forced, bank accounts, and so many apologies to do absolutely nothing with. Wear that coffin proud, boy. Wear it like American flag on graduation day. Wear it like the soles of your shoes dragging down hills. Wear it like it's the last time, or the fifth, or the first. Or black meets white in alley art show or knife fight. They look very similar if done correctly. Or bruise meets other bruise in bedroom. It's all fruit. I know nothing about it. Only know synthetic substitute. Imagine the ideas of self and hurt and connection all nailed in nail hole. I let my father build the house, but did all the rot myself. Painted the tissues into roses using only my body and sharp thing. Gave the walls names so I could fit better inside of them. Lust as four-lettered word that hangs like criminal. It's immobile. Grasping for images of women that don't come around. Putting myself to sleep with sterilized needles. What's called a placebo breath. Thank you.
No, you're not. That was the time. The timer was overtime for the last one, so sorry.
Oh, no. It's funny that Brett brought up truth, because I've been thinking a lot about truth lately, and like how...
Is that true?
I think so. But But yeah, just like how like multiple truths can exist that like completely contradict or contrast each other, but they can still be true in their own little thingamajig. And so I've been like just milling around with the idea of doing like a audio visual, like a video project with it. And I want to include like handwritten things like on that. So if you guys like have any words that you want to give to me to do video stuff with, that'd be super cool. Yeah, just talk to me about it if you want. Another piece. But yeah, basically, I'm doing a lot of like a series of like high pieces, like introduction type thing. I don't know, I just kind of like it. So, yeah. Hello, I am. Hello, copy machine. It's nice to finally meet you. I didn't know that you came here often. Yes, Zane. Hey, good to see you too. I'm actually here all fucking day. Well, hello there, Stapler. Don't mind if I do. And then wrist opens and flooding confetti and sprinkles and trash from kitchen of Sonia's house and close to an empty bottle of Advil and the rest of those shitty margaritas Carmen made on the floor. Sticky melodies puke in the backyard. Boxers on fence and naked. It was her birthday. Ha! I watched the best minds of my generation destroyed by madness, raving, hysterical, mad, and said the man I defended in a pizza joint on 19, but then made the mistake of not knowing he liked to fuck little boys. What a wonderful world to say hello in. What a wonderful world to forget where you were ever going with any of this. What a wonderful world to not have ever asked to be a part of. What a wonderful pinky grip to keep you from falling all the way off that goddamn cliff teenage martyr fell so delicately off of in hometown. In the midst of unknown night, I remember all of those books I wanted to read in high school. I remember every pet turtle I never had. I use too much coffee grounds for each pot I make. I use pieces of plastic in exchange for food and sex and cigarettes. I am on a road trip that goes on the same street, back and forth. And it has been thousands of miles now, and I'm fucking sick of the scenery. I wave goodbye to the fire hydrants and striped socks. We're going back to Kansas, Dorothy, and it sucks there. The walls said, breathe deeper and work harder. Be that nothing you always wanted to be. A stranger staring back at me. Wait, am I in bedroom or bathroom or bottom of grass hill or hiding better or ignoring the love that sits right next to me? I am in an armchair drinking a whiskey with water in it to dull down the burn, and I am not God, I am God, I am Paige, I am silly clown bleeding the worst possible colors to bleed at birthday party, but at least I brought you these streamers. They're made of skin. You made a mistake by trusting that I would entertain you. Thank you.
Wow. All right. See, I told you. Wow. So we have our clincher, closer, super duper bulldozer, Mr. Garrett Murphy, coming up here now. We give him a nice, respectful round of applause. Welcome him. Good, and then more than that. So let me just get this thing coordinated here.
Outline. You're out of sight. I am out of your mind. I am out of favor. Who, me? Out of luck. I beg your pardon. Out of sense. Nonsense. Out of bounds. Your bounds. Out of place. Oh, really? Out of season. Am I some sort of plant? You're out of order. Your order? You're out of here. I protest. You're out of line. Well, of course I'm out of line, just not in the way you'd like to think. Your psychic survival depends on my staying in what you take to be a line. Therefore, one can survive as I have survived, mainly by being precisely out of line. Your line, that is, so ordered. Nice. Now showing of the Theater of the Absurd. The Theater of the Absurd presents a world premiere colossal proportions, the show of the century that awaits all to come and see. An epic the like of which no one has seen before and no one will ever see again. Live and in living color, a spectacle unique among all. Come one, come on, you might experience this gala. You dare not concern yourself about missing this presentation, for indeed you will not miss this presentation. It is impossible to miss this presentation. For you see, you and me and everyone else are a part of this presentation, for the audience and the players are all one and the same. For this production, now showing at the Theater of the Absurd, is called Life Itself, yours, mine, and everyone else. The original World War. One follower comes along, makes a gesture of sorts, says, "Pray to my deity that's the greatest one of all." Another comes along, makes a gesture of sorts, says, "Pray to my deity that's the greatest of all." A third comes along, makes a gesture of sorts, says, "All pray to my deity that's the supreme one of all." A fourth comes along, makes a gesture of sorts, says, "Sing praises to my deity that's the mightiest of all." And all this continues a similar effect, and all you know what begins to percolate. What do you mean, your deity? My deity is the greatest of all. What sacrilege? Mine is the greatest deity. You're both wrong. Mine is the omnipotent deity. Says you'll all burn in Hades at the feet of my deity. None of your deities can compare with mine. Blasphemer, sinner, infidel. Needless to say, before too long a battle of all with many fronts has occurred, and sadly continues to this day. And one can't help but surmise to oneself whether countless distances above the continual war, the various deities who have been referred to by the warriors below are shaking their heads with resignation and sympathy as they discuss amongst themselves this well-worn query: what have we done to deserve these for our followers?
Two or more.
You sleep me of time.
Imprisoned outside a cell. Let's talk about a special kind of prison, one that's so insidious most inmates don't know that they're in it, or know that they are their own correction officers. One's eyes and ears are more oblivious of their sentence than they would be to their own surroundings. The local color of the inmates and the language is as ripe as one might expect from a more obvious kin. This is a jail that will never be on lockup, nor will it ever confuse orange with black. It is tighter than the most maximum of securities, and yet can be broken free from with a miles of ease. So come on, all you inmates, ease your way back to the outside world and get off that there cell phone.
Here. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Now, just to update people here, I saw Clara Sue come in, but she's talking with Teddy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of these prizes, and when she's ready to take care of things, then we'll take care of things. So very quickly, San Francisco Taxi, book number 1 by Alex Sack. In case you know Alex. You know Alex like I know Alex. I did not go looking for this, and that's pretty clear. I did not go looking for it. Pinwheel Turns a Kiss, and In the Magnet, In the Image of Sky, both by Bob Dewhurst. 2 books in one, as he likes to say. 2 books in one. Tuscany with O Sole Mio, and plus other ones. I'm not kidding about Sole Mio, it's on there. Despite the Shadow by Bridget Talman. This was given to me. I haven't had a chance to look at it, but it was given me with the idea of giving it away. Gypsy Kings, in case you know the Gypsy Kings. And then, of course, Ethereal by Phil Chiara, like Chiaroscuro. Nice. All right, is that it? Oh, yeah, and then, of course, these things, choosing next week's theme, being the co-pilot if you so desire, having the last word, which Garrett did, but which Clara may usurp, and then the mini feature, which Clyde did, and the keynote, which
Owen did.
Owen did. Thank you. I was going to say Buford, and that would have been wrong. Thank you for jumping right in. See, this is why someone does this, because without him or someone like him, I'd be making more mistakes than you could shake a stick at, and I have many sticks being shaken. All right, so will this kind of individual kindly shuffle these cards? Oh, you put me on the thing. What a nice.
Can you dig it?
No, I'm actually on the thing.
Yeah, you're famous.
I'm famous. So you can notice that you might notice that the number of people present is very close in number to the number of things being given away. So clearly your odds are high. All right. So now that he has shuffled the deck, I'm going to draw a single card, but first you need a drum roll out there, please. Well done. Yes, dear. Oh, I thought you were raising your hand to speak or something. Number 4 is Owen Dunkel. Come on up, Owen. Decide what you might like. Owen Dunkel! And no drinks were not served here. Well, actually they were, but you know that's a different thing. Never mind.
I'll be the keynote again.
Owen takes the keynote. Thank you very much, Owen. We like that.
The keynote.
All right. And then number 18, which is Clyde Always.
Yeah!
Clyde Always.
That'll be the mini feature.
Clyde.
All right.
Well, that's all right. We like it. If you knew Sally like I knew Sally. Brett.
No soul. No soul.
So we have the
Here he comes. Making his decisions. Go here.
All right, thank you.
Fabulous.
A quality book. Buford, you're still here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Come on up, Buford. Decide what you might like.
It's in some doubt.
Yes, there is some thinning, like my hair, my mind, my consciousness, my self-awareness.
Cinema verite.
That's Bob, Buford. That's Bob.
Yeah. This looks good.
All right, Zane.
Lucky Zane. What you getting, Zane?
I like that. Fuck your cup or something.
Oh, thanks, my friend.
Louis.
I have too much stuff already, and I'm headed to Xi'an, China next, and I can't lug anything with me. So
Dang.
I will decline, but I think
We're expecting a report. Thank you. Melissa Mella, would you kindly come forward, please, and decide which of these fine prizes,
Melissa!
designed with your mind in mind, is the one that you would like.
This one.
What?
Wait.
What?
A sudden turn of events?
This one.
Yeah? Okay, never mind.
Greg Gregish Pandaruni. Wait a minute, that's not very good Italian, is it?
A pound of spaghetti and a red Van Dam?
Van Dam?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's a good one. That's a
And,
CD.
Al already went, so...
Al,
Garrett,
come on.
Garrett, if you're interested, come on forward here. It's like there are several choices. Are you folks interested in doing your meeting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. We'll take care of that in just a second. We are a modest rearrangement of what we normally do, but we will take care of you.
Okay, for sure.
All right, thanks.
Last word.
Oh, Garrett takes the last word. Thank you. All right. A beautiful choice. A choice of kings. So, has anybody not been called? Because I thought I went through the cards and I could have goofed things up. Did I miss anybody? Okay. Well then, does anybody want Tuscany, Italian music, El Solo Mio? Sold to the man over there. San Francisco, yeah, it's yours if you want to take. San Francisco Taxi, book number 1, Alex Sack, just going.
Thank you.
Anybody? All right. Well, we'll take care of that. Someone choosing next week's theme, so we have a theme of the day. Yes.
I'll do it.
What would you like?
No, I'll let you know.
Are you going to let me know? I'm going to put your name here, so I'm expecting. You can send me email if you want. Okay. Haley, baby. Say Melissa says, and 2 quote marks. All right. And then, anybody want to do the co-piloting? Just checking. I have to do it all myself. All right. So, would you kindly sign in, please?
Sure.
And is he also going to read?
Oh no, it's just not today.
You're not going to read? Man, oh man.
I just signed in.
What are you doing here? Are you going to get on the microphone?
I just got off work. Yeah.
So what kind of excuse is that? Can you just say yes, I'm going to get on the mic.
I'm gonna get on the mic.
Okay. And then have her sign that. So are you ready?
Can I sign now?
Yeah, because the thing is, like, we got to who was the last person until you and she walked in, and someone else walked in. So we're not the last person anymore. We were giving away the door prize.
Did you want to go first?
She's asking if you would like to go first.
Before me?
Ladies first.
Well.
Just have like a second to prepare.
Sure, yeah.
You want it?
Yeah, it's fine, yeah. I got something on my phone.
Yeah, you want it? You what?
I got a poem on the phone.
Poem on the phone?
Poem on the phone. Poem on the phone.
Okay.
I gotta get prepared too, man.
Take a look.
Alright, let's do
All right.
it.
Get on the mic, my dear. Come on.
Can I open it?
Jeez, Louise and
You're so
Henley.
pushy. No hello or anything like
Hello,
that.
or anything.
There we go.
I said or anything.
It's alright.
See, it's not so much what'd you call it, a sausage?
Sausage fest. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right.
What would
Hey,
the
guys.
opposite of a... Okay.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Hello. All right. Are we ready?
No, you were supposed to be doing his job.
I know. And
He told me everything's fine, don't worry about that, I'm just distracting. Don't let me do this. Don't let me distract you.
You're distracting. All right, guys. So this is called Written by a Muse. How amusing to be the muse of an artist, the flame set ablaze by a glance met by chance. How quickly it caught fire is as quickly as it burns, through an entire field of dry weeds and flowers. As the debris and flame dances and prances, with power and grace, and then as quickly as it came, it evaporates, without oxygen to sustain. But the flame isn't forever gone, it just burned through the body. The hollow silhouette that was once recognizable, that can move crowds with a gaze and set thousands in their place, is now the corpse of a muse. After the artist sways from body to body, what benefits a creative genius doesn't benefit you. You are an empty vessel, an unmanned stranded ship deserted by your captain. You were discarded, spread out with paints and canvas, drawn by charcoal and acrylics, hung up on walls and rooms and galleries. Those are your true friends. You begin to bond with those retired on linen-woven fabric and ponder when you're next. Those whispers get awfully loud as they tell their story, and the artist wonders why you are always so quiet.
Wow.
That's Brittany, by the way, in case I didn't introduce Brittany. That's Brittany.
Yeah, you're just berating me.
Berating.
Berater.
Berate her.
Damn berater.
Are you ready?
Sure, do you guys have an aux cord?
Say again?
Do you guys have an aux cord?
You like it?
Like for plugging in?
He wants an auxiliary cord. We don't. No, sorry, brother. You got to do it a cappella. Can you dig
You
it?
could probably play the music.
Yeah, just play
You
it.
put it, hold up the music up to the mic. And you just,
Okay, for
yeah,
sure.
okay, then I'll adjust the mic.
Sure.
And we'll have to do one more thing. What's your name?
Aristotle?
Eric?
Aristotle?
Aristotle.
Okay.
Aristotle,
So
yeah.
you have a tradition here. This is your first time here, right?
It's my first time here.
Okay, so this is the first time here. Let's show it!
How you guys doing? So I was confused. I didn't know it was a poetry open mic, but you guys are all doing great. I heard you perform. Great job.
Yeah,
Just,
thank you.
You guys are all amazing.
Well, the thing is, like, you got your 5 minutes. You can tell jokes, a story, do a poem. Usually it's poetry, but you know.
Okay.
we're
Yeah. Well, I'm a musician, so that's cool with you guys. Okay. Cool. So this is a song I've been working on called "Talk to You," and yeah. Alright, you guys can hear that? I wish it could be louder, but that's alright. There you go. Yeah. Hey girl, really wanna talk to you. Do you ever wanna talk to me? Baby girl, cause you and me are something that could be. Really wanna finish all the business that we had in the beginning of the night when we was dancing all tight, baby girl in all white. I didn't get you, never let me set this off right. Like 3, 2, 1. Me and you could have some fun. Come on now, kick it for the moment, and don't worry about tomorrow morning. We can sort it out later. I don't mean to sound so crazy. I think I really just wanna make you my lady and keep 100 with you 'cause you fine as hell. And I don't mind your mind as well, so we might as well not fight what we felt. The first night I met you, I could tell that you and me was meant to be. So let's just talk and make the rest history. 'Cause hey girl, really wanna talk to you. Do you ever wanna talk to me? Baby girl, you and me are something that could be. Really wanna talk to you. Do you ever wanna talk to me? Baby girl, you and me are something that could be. Really wanna talk to you. You got some snappy fingers. Really wanna talk to you. Really wanna talk to you. Hey baby, I really wanna talk to you, baby girl. Know we living in a crazy world, so just listen to me. I'm on a mission, you see, cause I got visions of me and you. Look, after school, let's go get a drink, cause you know I'm cool, yeah, you know I'm breezy. Why you tease me? Stay for the moment, but please don't leave me. I could not handle that, and that's a fact, yeah. I'm falling fast and I ain't coming back, And matter of fact, I'ma keep on talking to you, talking back. So, hey girl, really wanna talk to you. Do you ever wanna talk to me? Baby girl, you and me are something that could be. Really wanna talk to you. Look, do you ever wanna talk to me? Baby girl, you and me are something that could be. Anything actually give you the world, the money don't have any. Girl, you got me in my feelings, no cavity. This is the way that I feel, please don't laugh at me. Wanna be part of your memory, so we can grow old and remember these. Yeah, I hope you remember me after tonight, girl, I hope you remember me. 'Cause I really wanna talk to you, really wanna talk to you. Really wanna talk to you. Hey baby, I really wanna talk to you, talk to you, talk to you. Really wanna talk to you, talk to you. Really wanna talk to you, talk to you. Really wanna talk to you, yeah. Hey girl, really wanna talk to you. Do you ever wanna talk to me? Baby girl, you and me are something that could be. Really wanna talk to you. Ever wanna talk to me? Baby girl, you and me are something that could be. Thank you so much.
Wow! There we go. All right, so I just gotta check and see. Whoa. Wow. Clara. I think she's busy. I don't think she's going to read. So I think we're going to call it an evening. Did anybody not read that did want to? Just checking in. You're okay. Because we got our unusual configuration here. Well, then next week, Richard Sanderell and David Erdreich backing Sanderell on the sax, the mighty sax, and we shall be here same bat time, same bat station, as you might know it, or as somebody might call it. And if you've enjoyed yourself even half as much as I think I have, well then that's good. So we'll be here 7 p.m. We're here every Wednesday, 7 o'clock Wednesday. See, like, and words to a poem. That's lyric poetry. So,
yeah, that was awesome.
And you.
My friend Ben, by the way.
Ben, he can get on. You don't have to do your own stuff. You do somebody else's stuff. Now see you next week. Like, how am I going to see you in bed? All right. So have a nice one. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed it. Give yourself a round of applause. Rectangle square. We are there. Thank you so much.
Are you gonna be at that on October 2nd?
Actually, I'm a feature. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you know? Because we end at 5. Do you know what time will people? Is it pretty popular?
Shit, I think it gets started at like 6.
6:15.
Yeah, 6:15.
I got it online.